Most of the patients that come to see us at the Dubai Podiatry Centre complain about having flat feet, and in fact their feet are not flat in most cases, even though when you stand you may show and exhibit a flat foot. Most of the reason that the foot appears flat here is actually because the ankle joint here leans in. And when the ankle joint leans in, it depresses and flattens this arch here. You can test this yourself by raising your foot off of the ground and crossing your legs. And if an arch forms, you don't have flat feet. But how can we help your foot to stay straight like this when you stand without the arch from dropping? And what we have to do, engineering wise, is control this joint here. There's a bone in here called the talus bone, and the talus bone leans in. And when it leans in, it causes the arch to collapse. Traditionally, orthotics and insoles have been used to try and raise the arch of the foot, this one. But now we know that in most cases, the origin of the problem doesn't come from here, it comes from the ankle. So we make something exactly the shape of the foot, and this is called a gyps cast. So we take a gyps cast to get the exact shape of your foot, so it should be extremely comfortable. But even if we make a fantastic insole or orthotic, exactly the shape of your foot, and you stand on it, the foot will still lean in because the problem comes from your ankle joint. So what we have to do is we have to measure how many degrees your foot leans in. When we measure precisely how many degrees your foot leans in, we counterbalance that to tilt your foot straight. When we tilt the foot straight, the ankle joint from above also becomes straight. The ankle joints, ligaments on the medial and lateral sides start to tighten, just like they do when you get braces for the teeth. And we measure this depending on your activity levels and what age you are, and align your foot 5 degrees every time. So that's why it's important to come in and see us so that we can measure your arch and the position of your foot leaning in. So what we then do is we make an orthotic exactly the shape of your foot, and we add a medial wedge to tilt you. So say if you lean in 30 degrees, we're going to tilt you 30 degrees straight. And then what we ask you to do is get a very firm soled shoe. It's very important when you put an orthotic inside a shoe that the shoe is correct. If you use a very soft soled shoe, the foot might still be able to lean in because the foundation of the shoe is too soft. In this case, this shoe is perfect because the foundation of the shoe is very, very strong. So as the foot leans in or tries to lean in, you have an arch support that tries to stop that, but more importantly, you have a medial wedge so your foot cannot lean in at all. And to make sure that you get a true result, we have a very firm soled shoe as well that we ask you to wear. And when you put it inside your shoe, you remove this spongy liner that comes with most shoes, because even if you put the orthotic on top of it, we can lose a few degrees. So we make sure that the outcome is going to be as true and successful as we can possibly get it in collaboration with our patients.